is winning season. I have an amazing guest coming on for our Healing While Building Summit pregame. That's what you are listening to right now. My name is LaShauna West, and I am chatting with the amazing Allegra. She's a founder of the WIN community, Women into Networking. And I'm super excited because on October 18th and 19th, we are having the Healing While Building Summit. If you are not familiar with Healing While Building, it is a brand that helps you to leverage your resiliency story, to tap into your wellness, your wisdom, and ultimately your wealth. My name is LaShauna West. If you're here for the first time, put new because, baby, you want to turn your post notifications on and you also want to stay tapped in. When I tell you I'm fired up about helping individuals break through the mindset blocks that's keeping them stuck and stagnant so they can soar in this thing called life and business, that would be an understatement. So as we wait on Allegra, hey boo, I see her right now. Send me a request. I want to know, how are you doing today? Drop me one positive word. Oh, hello, hello, hello. How's it going, beauty?
Hey.
I knew you would be outside. I love that for you that you be outside, girl.
Yes, I need it.
So
It's my
listen,
life.
hold up. Do you need to get your breath? Did you run to that shit?
I did. I had listen, y'all. I got a lot going on inside, so I wanted to make sure I was ready though. So I'm here.
Okay. Well, guess what we about to do together?
What's up?
We about to do a deep breath.
Let's do it.
Because I know how it feels to be rocking and rolling and ripping and running, and we gonna both do this together. You down with it?
I am so down. Let's go.
Perfect. So on three, and guys, if you're tuning in, whether you're live on the replay, I need y'all to do this with us, okay? On three, we're gonna breathe in, and when I say release, we're gonna breathe out. Super easy, right? All right. On three, 1, 2, 3. In, hold it, release. So you think that was for you, but it was for me. So thank you.
Thank you. I needed that so much.
Look, we starting early with the clappers, okay? Not wait,
hmm
hold up, wait. Let's not call these clappers because last time they told me don't say that.
Okay.
Fun
Thank.
hands.
Okay.
All right. So listen, guys, I have the amazing Allegra, also known as the marketing medulla. Okay, when you are impregnated with an idea, or I don't even know if that was the right way. Matter of fact, let me let you introduce your own self. Tell us about it, because
Thank
I'm
you very
jacking it
much.
up.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys. And thank you for that reset. I needed that so much. Guys, when you're rocking and rolling, you do need someone in your corner to just say, hey, settle down and let's get it together. LaShauna's that one for me. So, guys, I'm Allegra Jackson. I'm the marketing medulla. I am a business coach. I'm a marketing strategist. I'm an entrepreneur of many years. I absolutely love what I do. When I support women entrepreneurs, that's really like the heart of it all for me. So I coach all with my programs. I take you through clarity responses in your business, making sure you have a growth factor. So I help you declutter your business, your dirty stuff behind the scenes. I help you clarify your actual vision, like what you actually have in your mind, and you turn it into value. And I also help you build generational wealth without overwhelm. So that's what I do.
Yes, give it up for Allegra. So, guys, if you're here for the first time, I am literally having our third Healing While Building Summit. And Allegra has an opportunity to do a winning chat with her and maybe a few of her members. And you might be like, members of what? So tell us more about your community, what that entails, and then give us a snippet about what you plan to share at Healing While Building on October 18th and 19th.
Absolutely. Thank you for that because I don't always share my community as much as I need to, guys. It is such a beautiful experience because I started that with intention around finding my tribe. I needed to be around women who were also growing their business and also needed a safe space to do it. So that's how it started for me. And now we have this beautiful nonprofit that is global. We get to actually touch people all around the world with our online networking or offline meetups. And we have an upcoming conference next year called Women Empowering Generations. It's part of our Connect to Win conference we do annually. Lashana was our speaker last year. Guys, y'all, when we bring it back this year, we not only have major sponsors that we're looking at and we're saying, hey, come support the women because we need it more, but we also have activities that help us bring all generations in one room.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think we've ever had that. And can I be honest? You sparked that. I
Thank
don't
you
know
for
if you
giving me that.
remember, but
No,
I'll
no,
say
no.
this.
I remember, but go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay, I just want to say this because sometimes the things that you say, you don't realize that
Yeah.
people are listening and it's planting a seed.
Yeah.
Last year's conference, you said to me, you said, do you usually target like these different age ranges and generations of women? I'm like, no, we just kind of do our thing. But it really made me realize that we were doing something special. So
Mm-hmm.
now we did it with intention. So thank you for that.
No problem. I want to sit in that for a minute, Allegra, because I think a lot of times when people have like not quirky questions, but like I'm very observant and I'm always in producer mode. So when I'm sitting at your event, I notice somebody who could be my great grandma's age is there, and someone who could be my grandma's age is there, and someone who could be my mother's age is there, and someone who could be my sister's age is there, and someone who could be my daughter's age is there, right? That's a big deal to have an array of generations in one room, one capacity. But sometimes when we think of stuff like, I wonder why, we're like, we just keep wondering why. No, I'm going to ask, is this intentional
Yes.
or are we on to something? So fast forward, I mentioned it, your brain started going and you started having a micro view like, dang, you're right. Because honestly, I don't really know many communities that might be your secret sauce, Allegra.
Yeah, it could be. But as part of like, I think you provided space for that. And I think that's also part of the healing while building process, right? Because we're not always finished. Like, we're never finished.
Yep.
So being open to that, like, I could have been closed off, but you planting that seed, me being open to it, I think we all need to level up to that area of I'm open to receiving whatever comes for me. And I think that's what was okay. Like, that's where I was because that last event, guys, that last event almost didn't happen
Mm,
last year. And I went
yeah.
through a lot of challenges. So, sometimes we go through life and we go through business and we go through these challenges and we think it's for naught, but it is for something. Every single challenge I went through, every no I got, and every seed that was planted at the actual conference after getting over those challenges,
Hmm.
that all came together to make this event what it is.
Yeah, you know what, Allegra, I never told you this directly, but you do a very well job of staying calm under emotionally charged situations.
Hmm.
At least on the outside. I don't know what's going on
Oh
the
no, it be
inside.
going off. Fires be sparking.
Okay.
Like,
But when I tell you, and I don't know what you be having to assist you in that demeanor, we'll talk about that on a whole nother live. But baby, it's like you never get bothered. You like keep a poker composure. How did you get there?
honestly, I think I have a lot of components that I learned in my childhood how to cope with certain things. My mom studied therapy and she was a therapist, so she did a lot of that in education psychology. So I think that
Hmm.
helped me, kind of figure out my feelings as I was
Hmm.
younger if I freaked out. Especially
Hmm.
now learning I'm a high sensory person. Y'all listen, like you freak out
Yeah.
over little things. So you have to have coping mechanisms. So I did learn a lot early, like how to just kind of sit, believe in what
Okay.
I believe in, use my faith as a resource and not worry because the Bible says, do not let your heart be troubled. So
Amen.
there are things that I kind of pull in those moments, but don't get it twisted. I still feel it. Like
Hmm.
it's like there. But I acknowledge the feeling and then I'm like, but what are we going to do about it?
Right, right. I love that. So let's take a couple minutes. We're doing a winning chat. You literally have the flexibility to do whatever you like. You do have a couple win members who are going to be in the building, and you could be honest, and be like, Lashana, I'm still percolating with it. I'll
I
let you
am.
know later if that's what it is. You can tell me what you're thinking, or you can just say, you know what, this is what I'm doing. So, what's going on with the winning chat? What are we going to experience at Healing While Building with you?
Well, the hope is to really get some of my members on the panel to make sure that we have a collaborative event. So that is the goal. But I do want to be able to kind of streamline a conversation around the power of community. And I do want to bring members that have a lot of longevity with us. So
Mm,
that's one of the areas that I was really focused on. But I'm going to have some wiggle room there,
yeah,
because I think the power of networking is
hmm,
powerful,
most
and that
definitely.
comes from relationships.
Yeah.
And if you're going to be in community, like the WIN community, one of the things I've noticed is that the first relationship people have to build is themselves, like the
Mm.
relationship they have with them. So I really want to talk about that. Like, how do you actually do that to fit in the right spaces rather than trying to build relationships with others first, being in the wrong spaces, and then now you have a lot of traumatic experiences from that. So that's one of the areas that I want to touch on in the chat.
Yeah, and you know what? I feel like the chat could also be you doing a mini, not a mini show, but the chat could be with all of us in the audience too. But you're the moderator, you're the facilitator. So however you want to slice it, because you usually mention this, but you didn't mention it today. I'm actually a corporate, well, let me rewind, a proud corporate sponsor with the Win community. And what I love about Allegra is she does not afraid to ask for what she wants. Like we have a multi-purpose content creation space. She knows I'm a business therapist and mindset coach. And so as she invites me to these opportunities because I'm a proud corporate sponsor, she also makes sure to say, this is what our initiative is. This is how we want to utilize. That's a big gap in some people's communication. They don't know what they want. They don't know how to ask for it. And unfortunately, they don't believe that they can get it. And that's kind of why they don't want to ask for it. Let that simmer, y'all. Because that right there could be in dating, it could be in business, it could be in parenting, it could be in so many things, right, Allegra?
Everything. Belief is everything, because your belief comes before your faith, which is the action. So how are you going
Mm,
to move if you don't believe?
factual. So listen, before we wrap up, because we're going to take another pause before our next partner that I'm going to be chatting with, what is on the horizon for you? I know you're doing a rebrand. You got the turquoise and the purple. You're taking all of my colors from Rainbow Bright that I love, right?
Everything.
What's on the horizon for you? And is there anything else you want to leave us with before we wrap up and take a pause before our next speaker?
Absolutely. Thank you for this moment. I appreciate this. And first of all, guys, make sure you grab your tickets to the Healing While Building Summit, because, you just have to be in the room. I always say that you never know unless you're in there. I Right now I have my rebranding happening, as you said, and that is, the colors, but it also is really the look behind who I am.
Mm,
Really assessing my identity as the brand of the business and looking at what that all is. What is the message? What is the voice? What flavor am I giving people? What type
yeah,
of clients do I have right now? And is my brand matching who they are?
so
And
good.
who I want to attract. So, and I think the colors really just kind of popped out from that. So thank you for the energy, because because your colors always give that flavor. And I believe that that was also a motivation, being around
Hmm.
individuals like you that always just
Oh,
popped out, showed, everything in its true element, right? In
yeah,
full blast. And
yeah.
that gave me a lot of courage to say, well, you know what? I did want the soft colors, but you know what? It's okay. I can pop out because this is who I really am. And not only have I done that, but the rebrand has allowed me. So talk about the horizons. We have a TEDx style stage that we're going to be talking on next year, guys. So I'm looking at that TEDx spot. Like, we have some selections to make, but baby, I'm taking the first one. So
Yes.
being a TEDx speaker, standing on those big stages, looking at, my future, my finances, my funding. I've actually applied for several grants
That's
and
a
several,
blessing.
several funding resources. And I started working with organizations and companies nationally that actually work with business owners to give them funding.
That's
This
so
way
good.
they're paying me, like you said on stage last time we were at Pop Up and Create. You were like, get with the businesses that's paying the money, not the people that can't.
Yeah.
So that's on the horizons for me. And I'm really excited about it because it gives me an opportunity to really kind of rest in the revenue, not be so stressed. And the only thing I'm offering right now, like I've been doing Business Clarity and Growth Intensive. It's a 90-day program. I've taken, I don't know how many clients now, but I had 25 spots. I have 11 left. So just do the math.
Nice.
And
Love
right
that.
now, thank you. Right now, I'm just, finalizing with 11 spots. So if anyone's interested, just DM me and I will send you the information.
Perfect. I love that for you. So I see some bright minds in the chat. We got Brittany, we got Dr. Oliver, we have Darius, also Vivid Studios. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in about 15, 20 minutes. Turn your post notifications on. If you are here live on the replay, we have 2 more spots. I've been saying it for like 2 weeks, but I know that it's waiting on 2 people who may not even know about the brand, but they're going to run across a replay, a content, a reel, and they're going to say, wow, I didn't know this existed. Healing while building. That's literally what I'm doing. Where do I sign up? And this is the thing. I want to back up a little bit. You mentioned people who has the money and people who can't. It's more so people who are not ready. So I want you to know, if you're not making sales right now, it's because you're talking to people who are not ready. And we need to talk to those so we can attract who are in alignment to not just pay, but it's more so invest in themselves so they can reap the rewards of their belief. Talk that tea. I like it. I like it. I like it. Right? And for those who are not ready, it's not that they don't want to, they're just not ready. So let's not focus on those that are not ready, like, oh, my offer is not good, or they don't want to pay. No, it's something about your messaging, your marketing, or maybe your mindset that you're not able to pierce through all that noise so they can hear you. Okay? Because if you truly are the best in the game at what you do, then your book should be filled. And the biggest gap is leveraging invisibility. The only reason why right now I'm at a steady pace where I'm like, okay, things feel good, is because I've been able to connect with other communities who have my audience. Right? Who is opposite of you that doesn't do what you do, but they're serving your audience? I just want y'all to let that simmer. You ain't gotta answer it, but just think about it. So if you specialize in taxes, who has a community with people who need their taxes done? If you specialize in ads, who has a community of people that need ads that don't run ads and they don't know how to do it? I'm gonna sit back like Allegra.
Listen, real quick, because you said that, but I wanted to celebrate one more thing real quick before we get off. I just became an a SCORE mentor. So with SBA, Small Business Administration, guys, if y'all need assistance, seriously, go to SCORE. I'm a mentor there. I'm a proud mentor now. And that is also a connection, guys, to get resources that are going to bring you clients. That's a government resource.
I'm glad you said that. I've been knowing about SCORE. And one thing I appreciate about you, Allegra, your nerdy mind goes and does the stuff that most people don't want to do. That's a compliment. That ain't no shade, boo-boo. Okay? That's the compliment.
I'm a straight nerd, yes.
Okay? Straight up. That's why you a SCORE mentor, because they need you. They need me too, but I'm my ADHD be like, anyway, listen, y'all. I hope y'all have fun.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Allegra. I'm going to save this. I'm going to add you as a collaborator. You know the vibes. And we'll be back with our next speaker. If you enjoyed this, please comment on our replay and share the replay in your stories. We'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Clock that tea.